I'm going to talk about Nick's narcissistic behavior. Now, Nick, like a lot of narcissists, well, will never see themselves as narcissists. And some of the lower intelligent narcissists will always call other people oh, you're a narcissist. You know, like, you're a narcissist because you make videos about me. But there's a lot of things you'll see about Von, too. Von Helton's both are narcissists. And they're very similar types of narcissists. Now, not all narcissists are failures like Von Helton and Corky. There are narcissists that are very successful in life, even become presidents of this country. I think most of our presidents in the last 20 years have been narcissists. Corky, I don't think, started out as a narcissist. I think he became one over time. I think YouTube contributed to a lot of his narcissism. So I've got a list right here, and I normally don't follow this list. I used to be a preacher, and I had this one preacher who told me to throw away my notes. Just preach from your heart, preach from the Bible. You don't need notes. So I don't use notes, and I speak a lot better without them. But this, because there's a lot of stuff to go over, I have to use notes. So now the first one is a sense of entitlement. Now, Corky definitely has that symptom. Now, if he has at least 6 of these symptoms, he's definitely suffering from narcissist personality disorder. Some people can have some symptoms. I think go down the list, probably everybody has at least one of them, maybe. Not everybody, but a lot of people do. I probably have a couple on this list, but not to the degree of being a narcissistic personality disorder like Corky. The first one is a sense of entitlement. Do I need to say more? Corky definitely has a sense of entitlement. That's big with Corky. You know, he's entitled. He should have these things. He should have respect. He's entitled to respect. He's entitled to a high-paying job. You go to his videos, especially in the last year or two, he definitely has that sense of entitlement going for him. 2 is unreasonable high sense of self-importance. Need I say more? He's already got the 2 right off the bat on his list. He definitely has those traits. The self-importance. He'll tell you how important he is, how smart he is, and you know how all that he is. But part of that leads into another one. Feel they deserve special treatment. He feels he deserves special treatment. Yeah, he kind of does, but I don't know if I'm gonna label that one on him. He's got 2 of them. I don't know if I'm gonna put 3 on him. Feels he deserves special treatment. Maybe. Number 4, expect to be recognized as a superior, even without achievements. Yeah, he definitely there. He thinks, he thinks he deserves. He's been on YouTube since YouTube started. He deserves to be treated. Or he should be recognized for his great achievement of being on YouTube so long. He's been in a movie that no one's seen, but he should be recognized as an actor, and all this kind of stuff. I'll give him. So he's got 3 right now off the bat. Not a narcissist yet, though. Got to have 6 of them, I guess. Make achievements and talents seem bigger than they are. Yeah, need I say more on that one? Definitely. He's batting for 4. This one definitely fits Corky. Expects to be recognized as a superior, even without the achievements. Yes. Or no, that's the last one. Make achievements and talents seem bigger than they are. He's a really good actor. I don't know, I saw one movie he acted as himself. To be honest with you, I didn't think he was even a good retard in that movie. The scene where he's hitting the bread, or whatever. I think he overacted that one. My opinion, though, so that really doesn't count, but I'm still going to give him that one. So, preoccupied with fantasies of success and power and brilliance. See, he fantasizes that and wants us to go along with this fantasy that he's brilliant. That he's just this brilliant genius. This misunderstood genius. That's Corky. Definitely batting. He's already got 6, so he's already got the personality disorder. Now we're just going down the list to see what more he has, because we'll give him 5. So we'll see if he's got one more to give him 6. Believes he's superior to others, and feels that he needs to find his equals. Where's my tribe? My tribe! Talking about people being equal to him. But I think he's already let go of that, because now he's just anybody who will tolerate him he's okay with. So, I mean, if he ever got, which he never will, if he ever had some success in his life, he'd want to be surrounded by people he thought were more equal to him. And, that's a sign of narcissistic disorder. Critical and looks down on people. Definitely. His racism falls into this. Mexicans and black people. Black people aren't as intelligent as he is. He's stated that because, he thinks he has a high IQ and says that black people do not have a high IQ, have lower IQs. That is a part of narcissism. That's because he sees those people as inferior to him. And Mexicans, he said that in the past. He's made many statements against Mexicans and these hardworking people, that he isn't a hardworking person. So that really gets me. So, yeah, he's got the disorder now. He's got enough. He's fit enough on this list to really, let's see, takes advantage of others to get what he wants. Well, maybe. He doesn't have the opportunity to do that, so let's give him a pass on that one. People might know. You can comment below, say, yeah, he does. He did this. I haven't seen all of his videos yet, so I don't know. Take advantage of... Okay, I already said that one. Expect special favors. Others to do what he wants. Yeah, he wants us all to take our videos down. You know, a lot of those videos are just people playing back his own shit. He wants those taken down. You know, and expects, you know, other people to... This ties into his belief that the videos on YouTube are, you know, somehow preventing him from succeeding in life. You know. Let's see. So he wants people to do that. Let's see. Inability to recognize the needs and feelings. I don't really see that in Corky, to be honest with you. I mean, he's helping out Sabella, even though he's grandstanding it. Now, this is not on this list, but it shows the personality of a narcissist, that he goes around and says he's a hero. Well, a true hero will never tell you they're a hero. In fact, they don't like to be called heroes. Corky wants I mean, he stands at the tallest building, screams out from the loudest voice he can how he's a hero. You know, the Bible talks about don't let your right hand know what your left hand is doing when you're giving to charity, like giving something to the poor person or money to a beggar. Don't grandstand. Don't make everybody aware of it. Don't, you know, just do it and be got on with it because you're doing it because you're a good person, not because you want everybody to think you're a good person. And see, he has to do that. Be envious of others and believe others are envious of them. Yeah, Corky doesn't do this as much as other narcissists I know of on YouTube, but he does like to think that people are jealous of him. I can't see anything in Corky's life that I would possibly be jealous of. You know, his concrete building, apartment, and his life of going nowhere in his life. I'm not envious of that at all. He does think that people, sometimes he's even said that, where people are jealous of him. And I don't know what there would be to be jealous of. Arrogant and brag a lot. Conceited. Yes, Corky is arrogant. You know, look how every video he puts, it's Corky Bravo. And then whatever, every video that you have, you go on his page, every video is Corky Bravo. Look at my pages. Especially, you know, my Mirkwood Farms, which is my main page. That's where my personality comes out. That's the story of my life. I don't say Darren Morrison and everything, do I? Sometimes I say Mirkwood Farm Updates. I have videos on a lot of different subject matter. And I don't have to announce my name like he does. So yeah, he is arrogant and conceited. Insist on having the best of everything. I've known people like that. I don't really know that Corky's like that. But impatient or angry when they don't receive a special recognition. Yes, 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 and yes. He always wants special recognition. I've been watching some of Sherlock Holmes videos of him doing different hangouts, and how, you know, he gets very upset because he goes in there thinking he's going to get recognized. And one of them, he goes in there, he's going to attack Von Helton and talk about all these things that Von Helton did in the past, and how these disgust him. And then when Dragnet mentions something that Corky did, he's like, that's the past. Why you guys always bring up my past? After he just brought up Von Helton's past. And then he got angry and he didn't have no answer to that, so he just rage quit. That ties into that. Major problem interacting with others. He does have a problem interacting with others. He talked a lot on YouTube, but he really doesn't have any social skills. Really doesn't. It's a wonder how he even got into acting without any social skills, but he doesn't. He's what they call socially retarded. Let's see. Belittles others and makes himself superior. Just look at the video he did the other day, where he's sitting there talking about atheists and generalizing how all atheists are like this certain way, and how he's superior to atheists. And he generalizes all atheists, belittles them, says things that they don't even believe, and claims this is what the atheists believe. You know, that's what Corky does. So yes, Corky does think he's better than other people and try to express that. He picks groups of people. He makes fun of whole groups like atheists. Then if one atheist comes after him and says something, all of a sudden Corky's the mega victim, isn't he? Yep. 18, withdraw and avoid situations they fail. Well, I just mentioned him, you know, rage quitting, getting, you know, when things aren't going his way, when he comes into a chat, Dragnets or Secular Opinions, and, you know, he'll leave once he's not getting the recognition he wants, or whatever. Feels depressed and moody. They fall short of perfection. Well, I don't know if perfection, because I think Corky's probably smart enough to realize he's far from perfect in any way. Nobody is, but Corky, I think, is self-aware that he's not all up to snuff. But he still gets those depressed. We watch the cycles. There's a cycles Corky goes through, and I'm just now recognizing those. It might be Salami Nugget, or somebody was talking to me in my comment section about how Corky goes through these cycles. And, you know, he won't make videos for a while because he's off feeling sorry for himself. You know, He's very moody. Um, one day he'll be, ready to roll and laughing and cutting up, and the next day he's just, you know, that's one of the side effects of of narcissistic personality disorder is that things don't really work out for him the way they want, and they'll end up being depressed. Fear of being exposed as a failure. Yeah, he might suffer from that, but I don't know why. He's already been exposed. We already know. So what's worth hiding there, Corky? We already know you're a failure. No use in fear in being exposed. You already been exposed. You can't close that box. That barn door is wide open, and all the cows are out of the barn. Sorry. And then the last one, but not least, which is a big one for both Corky and Von Helton, is blame others for their failures. It's always somebody else's fault. It's the troll's fault, their videos, the reason he can't get a job. It's all Tim's fault why he went to jail, even though he totally participated in it. And even though Tim paid for his legal counsel and did whatever he could shy of not turning himself in, Corky's mad because Tim didn't turn himself in, really. And Corky ended up getting busted. Corky was just as much fault as Tim. The only patsy part that's really true is that Tim probably told Von Helton, I get them confused together because they're so much alike, Corky, that they weren't going to get caught. And they wouldn't have got caught. If Corky would have just did what Tim said and, not brag about it, not show off. But no, Corky had to let the whole world know that he got all this money from this fraudulent deal. And, everybody knew he was committing a crime. I watched the old videos before he got busted. And, he's being arrogant about it. And it's part into his personality, his narcissistic personality. He felt that he was entitled to that. That's why he doesn't feel that he did anything wrong, because Corky thinks he's entitled to that money he got from Eleanor's house. That was just the tip of the iceberg of what Corky's owed in his life for how superior he is. That's why he doesn't see that what he did was a criminal act, because he thinks he deserved that money. That he was entitled to it, to buy his white Mustang and his other stuff that he bought and his seminars he went to and paid himself to be in a movie. He was all entitled to that. That's how Corky feels. That's my outlook on it. But yes, Corky's definitely has narcissistic personality disorder. And I wish I'd got a better list, but this was the best list I could get at short notice. There are shorter lists that are more specific, that are better lists than this list. But anyway, I hope y'all had a good day, or having a good day and a better tomorrow and a better day after that. And however it goes. See y'all later.